pick up the camera. So think of the life that you, all right, think about your life right now, right? You might have some things you like about it, some things you dislike about it. Maybe you have dreams that you want to work towards, and this idea of who you want to be, this, like, you have who you are right now, and then you have this idea of who you want to be, or the life you want to live. That idea of who you want to be versus who you are. Okay, the idea of who you want to be is only in comparison to who you are right now. You wouldn't have an example of the life that you want to live, or the way you want people to perceive you. You need the version of what you are right now, in order to compare that to the person that you want to be. So we use the comparison of everything. Comparison is what we use for pretty much 90% of just like life. It's inescapable, and we don't even realize that we're making a decision based on comparison to something else, or inferring something about someone in comparison to someone else. In order to know what a skinny person looks like, you need to know what a fat person looks like. In order to know what a pair of big boots look like, you need to know what a pair of regular size shoes looks like. Form-fitting clothes in comparison to baggy clothes. And even then, baggy clothes on who? Baggy clothes on you might be form-fitting on me, you know? So everything is just, we don't even realize it. And the more and more things that you have to compare yourself to, the harder and more congested your life is going to be. The more different you have, 10, 15, 20 friends, 20 different friends that all look like they're living a successful life and living their dreams. You have 20 different examples of people to compare your current life to. The less examples you have, the less opportunities you have to feel worse about the position that you're in. Or it also depends on your outlook. Maybe you see it as an opportunity to get inspired by who you're around. But the point is like, you're always using comparison, whether it's conscious or not. Whether if you think you're doing it intentionally, non-intentional, it's happening all the time. You could feel good about your life, feel good about your painting, feel good about your day, feel good about the money that you're making. But all it takes is one comparison of someone who's doing a little bit better than you, a little bit better on paper than you. And now you live with that subconscious of like thought of like, yeah, I had a good day, but this guy's having an even better day. And that comparison will always have you feeling worse when you don't need to feel worse. But it's just it's just a funny thing conclusion that I came to like a couple weeks ago. It's like, everything that we know is comparison. Cars, that's a fast car, or you're driving fast, the cars that are passing me by right now. This guy's car looks like it could go pretty fast until someone walks in with the sport car, and now all of a sudden that fast car is slow. An expensive outfit to me might be affordable to a rich person. Rich people in comparison to what? But rich and poor in comparison to the average amount of money needed to like live with some leisure, basically. So in order to have a life living with leisure, say that's the middle mark, the middle ground. So in comparison to a life with leisure, that's poor. If you're on the opposite end of leisure, you're leaning towards poor. If you're above that leisure mark, you are called rich. But those two terms only exist in comparison to regular living. But yeah. Sorry about that. Thank you for sharing this experience with me.